super forward.
And this is now today's lineup.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to centre-backs, Peter, we can't really ignore the impressive Sven Botman, who is a bit on the tall side, being 6'5". But, you know, having come through total football, sometimes you think that this guy is not really a defender because his passing game is so good. He can spray the ball anywhere from a central defensive position, and I'm sure we're going to see lots of that with what's to come.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that gets things running. They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily...
Bruno Guimaraes! Nicely aimed pass. He shifted it to the flank. Xiao. Tonali. Now it's Joe Linton. Burn. Van Dijk gets it clear. Taken back almost at once. Xiao. Now Tonali. Botman. Now Burn. And it's Tonali. And here's Gordon. Gordon will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bullish header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Just eases him off the ball. Gordon. Ambitious ball here. Picked out brilliantly. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Joe Linton. Burn. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, well played, well played.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
First quarter of an hour gone. Jamaica yet to have an attempt on goal. Xiao. Joe Linton. Good chance for a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Van der Ven with the clearance. And the counter is on. Wilshere. Bernardo Silva. Xiao cuts out the pass. Tonali. And now the breakaway. To Elanga. Gordon. And it's Joe Linton. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Cassio gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. De Bruyne. Gordon. Oh, this is a terrific run. Shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's had it nicked away. Joe Linton did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Trippier. And the return pass. Share. And it's Joe Linton. 15 minutes till half-time. A probing pass. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. Garnacho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice control. The ball goes in. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Linton, neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Linton. Now Tonali. Byrne. Works it forward. Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Linton. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And now they can clear their lines. Linton. Played back in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Might be... Takes a shot! They've done it! The second half sparks straight into life. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Newcastle are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Wilshere. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Bernardo Silva, he's got full. He will be livid with himself. Gordon.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Jamaica still behind thanks to that solitary strike. De Bruyne.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's forced to go back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bernardo Silva looking to run onto it. Linton looking to add to his goal. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Gordon. Can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Garnacho. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's De Bruyne. Threads one in. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all. Haaland, and here's Mbappe. Wilshere. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Shot could be on. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there. Jamaica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Joelinton. Byrne. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Haaland. Can he get it through? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Garnacho. Jamaica are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Gordon.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides,
Coming
in fact.
on the field is number 41, Ramsey. Substitutions taking place. There will be 3 minutes.
And here's Trippier. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Garnacho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the number on the board is 3. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
Well, thanks to Jim. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The national anthem of Argentina rings out.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, we're on the way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Tries to pass it through, and he shoots! And it's a goal! So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rafinha. That has been slung wide. Rafinha knocks it out wide. Cross from Robertson. Cleared without hesitation. De Bruyne. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. For Wilshere. Plays it out wide. And that is as far as they're going to go. Smith Rowe. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's having a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
It's a really well-measured ball. Great vision. Delivery from Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland.
Jamaica are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And he's found a way past. Vardio. Garnacho. And it's Wilshere. Oh, that's a key interception. Haaland. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Out to the left it goes. That's a shade optimistic. Van de Ven. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Jamaica are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
De Bruyne. Half an hour played now. Mendieta. He's shifting through the gears here. Produces... Oh, smashing header! Caicedo gets good distance on it. Now the ball in, and the keeper beats it away. Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Garnacho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
De Bruyne goes short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Throw it. Early ball. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's hit the post! Rafinha. Spread it left. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Garnacho. Garnacho. He gets big. Decent enough try. Smith Rowe. Just eases him off the ball. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's got away. And here's Mbappe. Garnacho. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That is good strength. And there's Greengrass. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless. And they are cruising away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. Three 0. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Jamaica absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Jamaica very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And we're underway again. Oh, good spread. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. Rodri. Rafinha. Garnacho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Caicedo. And Rafinha. Now it's Smith Rowe. And he has been fouled there. And it's Messi. Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mendieta. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Wilshere. And here's Garnacho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rafinha. Van de Ven.
The attendance for
De
this
Bruyne.
match was 80,113.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. It's a goal kick. Caicedo. Now Nico Williams. He's picked his way through. Nico Williams. And he lines up a cross. Firmly met. And they're back on the ball again. Smith Rowe. Chance! Haaland. De Bruyne has found the net here, of course. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Out to the right. Nico Williams. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe going face-to-face with his great rival. Picked out brilliantly. Played into space. That's good vision. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Haaland. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He shifted it to the flank. Wilshere. Spread out to the left. Now it's Garnacho. Taken off it pretty forcefully. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's in on goal. Haaland gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 49, Garnacho. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Hazard. Substitution in progress.
Wilshere, that's a good ball out wide. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's made its way to... Big chance! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
The goal scores for Jamaica.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne. Mbappe. That was a reprieve for the time being. Can he get it through? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Robertson. And that is as far as it goes. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
For our World Charity Fund.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Turns back here, probably the best option. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And that has left him in a heap. Threads one in. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers.
Haaland! They've scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 8 minutes is number 10, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
So, a breakthrough already. Paz. That has been cut short. De Bruyne. Haaland. And the counter is on. Haaland puts his foot on the gas. Jamaica leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Paz. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Cross. Oh, smashing! Oh, crossbar! He can get that clear. Plays it across. It's a mighty effort! It's hit the upright. Danger averted for now. Fernandez. Jamaica are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's got away. But can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Garnacho is offering a wry smile there.
And he thumps it clear. Wilshere with the cross, brilliantly cut out. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha.
Jamaica really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And Dijk tries to clear. And he's picked it up out wide. Haaland. And he's there to clear it. Fernandez. Paz. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Paz. And Rafinha. Kane. And it's Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Fernandez. Guardiola attempts a clearance for Valverde. Mendieta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. And he won't reach that. Now it's Mbappe. Mendieta. Costa Curta. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Garnacho.
Jamaica really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Guardiola. Garnacho. It's gone out for a throw-in. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's De Bruyne. Knocks it out wide. And here's Garnacho. Lofted in. Up he goes! It's bounced back off the post. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Valverde. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. And that urgency. And this is De Bruyne. Decent chance! Well, there's the clearance. Valverde. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Jamaica are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Jamaica carrying a one-goal lead. Looking to go deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Van Dijk. And it's Fernandez. And Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Fernandez. And Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. It's Camavinga. And it's Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. And Fernandez. Camavinga. And it's Lopez. Mbappe. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Jamaica just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Mendieta. Wilshere being hunted in packs.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
The attendance for this
That has
match
been
was
slung wide.
80,953.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Alexander-Arnold. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Alexander-Arnold. No way through, so back it comes. Opts to play it back.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know,
It's Kane! And that's off target.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Jamaica can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Haaland taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
De Bruyne. Coming on the
Wilshere.
field, number 9.
And it's
Charles.
Perez.
Number 15.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Hazard.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Jamaica still have the cards to affect this game. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. That's really well cleared. Wilshere. Now Van de Ven, deftly out wide. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rafinha. Paz. Mbappe. He has found the way through. He's being urged to... Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he's there to clear it. They get a throw in. Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Crosses it into... He rises! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly, but you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Perez has it in a wide position. Hazard! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Camavinga tries to clear.
Jamaica surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
This looks promising. Thuram! And that has been knocked clear.
Jamaica nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Showing good feet. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Mikel Oyarzabal. No way through there. Now it's Thuram.
There will be 3 minutes.
Tries to pass it through. Mendieta gets into a good position. And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Jamaica could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Jamaica definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
This is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And this is Messi. Real chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Jamaica looking to pass their way through. And he's lost his man. Can he finish? There it is!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Aos 7 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 25.
So, a breakthrough already. Ruben Neves. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Ruben Neves. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And that has been knocked clear. Costa Curta gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland gets into a good position. He's in a great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oxlade-Chamberlain. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. Upamecano. Valverde is in a really good position out wide. That is a superb rearguard action. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Dijk. Now De Bruyne. Guardiola. Van de Ven. Wilshere. Ball played for Mendieta. Now it's Mbappe. Garnacho. Looking for options for movement. Valverde. Portugal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long...
And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Wilshere was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Garnacho. Now it's De Bruyne. Mendieta. He's a shot. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not the most convincing of passes. Upamecano. And it's Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Wilshere. Ball played for Mendieta. Haaland. Now there's a fine ball. Flashes it across. Messi. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ruben Neves. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Pass somewhat off target.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
De Bruyne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Out towards the flank. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Portugal are looking to go forward now. Upamecano. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Valverde. For Messi.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Ruben Dias. And it's Ruben Neves. Can he get it through? Ruben Neves gets into some space. Cleared without hesitation. And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Jamaica really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Jamaica sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
E vamos saudar a entrada em campo da nossa equipa.
And we're off again. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, what decent chance! De Bruyne. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Bruyne. Jamaica are looking to break at pace. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Número 25.
A case now of complete control. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Garnacho! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Jamaica certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence...
Tries a shot! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Jamaica are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He has found the way through. And this is... And De Bruyne! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Garnacho. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Played out towards the right wing. Saka. And it's Messi. Now Mbappe. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This looks promising. Delivers the ball. And that has been cleared. Portugal have reclaimed it. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Wilshere, and now the breakaway. Haaland has found the net here, of course, and he's picked it up out wide. Messi could move up a gear here. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Upamecano, it's a really well-measured ball. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Portugal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Over to the left. Shot could be on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's a throw-in. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Son Heung-min. That is lovely. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Mbappe. Garnacho. Garnacho! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Cleared away. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. 5 minutes to add. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! Oh, denied at the last. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's De Bruyne, delivered with swing. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Jamaica are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Costa Curta. Jamaica making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oxlade-Chamberlain, Mbappe. That's at the end. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. De Bruyne voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Mic check, 100-1.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Mic check, mic
the whistle.
check, mic check.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Great Wilshere! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Wilshere is offering a right smile there.
The cross. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Played out wide. Oh, they could break here. Pass somewhat off target. Van Nistelrooy chasing after it. Wilshere. And reclaimed it in a trice. Van Nistelrooy. Van Dijk. Great vision. That's a little off target. Tries to play it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Crosses it in here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
C'est clair. Fixe everything.
Played into the box. Big header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Could be danger here. Here it is, crossed in. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played back in. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Dijk. Here's a sharp little ball here. Quick look, then plays it in. Marquinhos clears it away. Ball's played through.
Jamaica have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Jamaica have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Vardiol. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Bruyne. Mendieta. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's made its way to him. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk getting this one clear. It's a pretty loose pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. No way through. Crossed in early. Costa Curta can get it clear. Now it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Back in once more. Garnacho. Cross flung in towards them and he rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, nicely intercepted. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Fired deep towards the back post. What a throw in. Kante calmly anticipates.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Vardio. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Garnacho is onto it in a flash. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Haaland charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. He's cut it out. Wilshere. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
Substitution on the field.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little after resumption of the second half.
Jamaica have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Has a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
De Bruyne.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he was quick to react. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Well, there's the clearance. And that's been won straight back. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cross comes in. Over to the other side.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played into space out wide. And he's gone looking for safety. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Has a look and plays it forward. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Played in by Rafinha! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Bruyne. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened here? Mendieta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha applies the finish! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Rafinha brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Perez. Serves up across. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And they're back on the ball again.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Spread out to the left. Threads one in. Perez looking to run onto it.
Yo!
Jamaica have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. He saw the danger and the volley. He's got to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. Now the cross. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Oh, what a mistake! Pinches it off him, and here's Thuram. Mbappe.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Mendieta touches it back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looks across and plays it in. Knocks it out wide. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Looking for the run. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. All hands on deck for this one. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mbappe with the clearance. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so...
Tough out the dog. Tell him. Jump up, yellow. Mad dog, big up yourself. Lucy, big up yourself again. And we're going to bother dog. Bother Ringo. I want to get out this trusted world. I wanna be next week, man.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And the keeper beats it away. Jamaica are looking to go forward now. Neymar is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and...
Messi! Off the bar! Neymar. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Jong. Messi. It's Wilshere. Neymar. Can he latch on to this? And it's made its way to him. Well read. And the danger is averted. Neymar. And it's Hakimi. Back into the middle. Hakimi. And here's Thuram. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi. Fernando Torres. Shoots! Shifted it to the flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Garnacho in acres of space out wide. Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Come down, my friend. Come down.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wilshere, he's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Wilshere clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Thuram! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mendieta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mendieta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Upamecano. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that... Oh, terrible pass. And it's Messi. Vardiol.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That has been cut short. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Oh, good spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely aimed pass. Well read, nice interception. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Mendieta. Neymar. Floated through. Neymar is... Oh, what has happened here? Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Garnacho. Thuram. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Jamaica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Mendieta. Looking for options for movement. Upamecano. Messi. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Deftly out wide. And the counter is on. Casio. Oh, terrible mistake. And Torres! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yamal. De Jong. And Yamal. Fernando Torres. And it's Hakimi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Thuram. Dink through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's quick to get it clear again. It'll be a throw-in. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And another try! And that's caused a worry or two. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's well spotted. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Just the keeper to beat! Garnacho has it in a wide position. Wilshere. Knocks it in. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Thuram deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Jamaica still behind thanks to that solitary strike. De Jong. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And the shot! And he's gone direct here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Van der Ven makes the interception. Mendieta thinks about the shot. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary.
Oh, the bomber blood clot, man.
Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. So, oh, what a mistake! It could be Torres!
How the fuck you
Missed
send back the ball
by
away
for
there?
action.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Garnacho. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Neymar. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Jamaica really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Neymar. Jamaica have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's been played through. And this is Torres. Mendieta. That has not gone well. Jamaica perhaps contemplating their next change here. Out towards the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 3 coming up.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Great chance here from position A1. Messi! Barcelona get their 4th corner. Jamaica have the chance to go the other way. And that is a little undercooked. Jamaica disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Neatly clipped into space. Goes for a shot! No mistake! Do not write them off! Back they come! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things in. That could spell trouble. It's Hazard! Oh, it rattles the bar. Abe with the clearance. And it's Hakimi. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona.
It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Just eases him off the ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Jamaica certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Oh yeah, I try to say I look good. Yeah, I try to say I look good. Huh? It look good. Then they are going. So then they are going to run some game. Alright then. Yeah. Yeah. I'm scared I'm come from St. Anne's right now. More. I said I'm scared I'm come from St. Anne's right now. Oh.
And then my buy transfer my puppy in a way I place to me. And then after me years this is so I haven't paid $400. Still have to pay $400 to go down and live and again. And I $800 now.
You want to do it, you don't get the money, you don't collect the money, you still you want to pay us for it.
Plus me pay 150 and then you go and 150 number. You know it's money that I loan. I'm going to buy one food for $700 and carry me favors virgin. Yes, I do for it.
There you go, money come right, cool in it. Cool, yeah. Just gonna play my boss here and buy just keep yours. If anything, I'm gonna get the 2 out for this as me tell you. Let's break back up, make you go and hold on points here. I tell you something, I try.
If you not get the $200.
Lock off the headphone, man. I follow. I didn't realize my name. Mute back TikTok. I told me to answer the phone. Yeah, but I'm not really business, dog. You know, I'm not really caring, dog. You're supposed to know I'm go to work in the father. See it? Really business of old people and them feelings in the dog. I'm not so caring, dog. Other people do them thing there and make it look like they all over the same thing. I'm not so caring, dog.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful...
And Van Nistelrooy! Tries to play it through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. Raul! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the game's first significant... And the shots! They've scored! 2-0, and in next to no time. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And it's Bellingham. He's gone for goal. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Here's a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And he was quick to get it clear again. Can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options. Goes for the shot! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong. Jamaica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar. Perez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking to play him in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Famalicão really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Mendieta. Now Costa Corta. Now it's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. But that has not gone well. Jamaica are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Looking for options for movement. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Raul. Van Dijk cuts it out. Mendieta. Now, can they get him away? Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space, and he's picked out the run. Big chance! Van Dijk. Neymar. Nicely shaped ball. Thuram looking to run onto it. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. He's a and the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Nistelrooy. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. More or less by himself, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jamaica cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Alexander-Arnold. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed. Big header! Oh, crossbar! Just off target.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Dijk. Spread out to the left. Played it early. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Thuram might just make this. It's a promising position. Aims beyond the defence. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Played in deep. He gets big! That was superb goalkeeping!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Now it's Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good take in a good area. Akanji clears it away. Valverde.
This is the time you need that pace.
Jamaica, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendieta plays it short. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Now it's Son Heung-min. Knocks it into space. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Son Heung-min. He's going for goal! Too close for comfort. Probing pass. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Neymar. 15 minutes till half-time. That's the throw. Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because
It's Son Heung-min! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Pires. Oh, no joy this time. Son Heung-min. Valverde. Camavinga. And here's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. There's the shot! Neymar driving on and making good progress. Thuram. Great ball if he can get there. Hitters! It's a goal! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Jamaica penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Mendieta wins the duel this time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is a great pick out. In with the challenge. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Pires. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And he's forced to go back. Now he's off and running. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Jamaica can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
He's had it nicked away. Pires. It's Thuram. Pires. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Son Heung-min. And it's Valverde. And this is Messi. Tries to play it through. And that should get the job done. And the keeper beats it away. Jamaica have the chance to go the other way. Mendieta, great vision, and he's there to belt it away. He's found a way through. Oh, he's played a chance! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And it's Robertson. Cross from Robert. Header comes in! Van Dijk. So we've reached the hour mark. Neymar. It's Perez. And here's Thuram. Perez. Mendieta. And the shot! Fernandez. Not the most convincing of passes. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. Valverde. Shot could be on. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's in on goal. Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Neymar receives it in a good position here. And here's Perez. Wilshere. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Fernandez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's picked it up out wide. Quality ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mendieta. Now Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to clear it. And it's Perez. Fernandez. Valverde. Son Heung-min. Out to the right. Threads one in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Corinthians truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And a chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Martinelli. And here's Kane. Played out wide. And it's Kane. He's on it. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries a deft little ball. Guardiola tries to clear. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Teremos 3
Van Dijk.
minutos de acréscimo.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Martinelli. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Fernandez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Jamaica are going up, and now they can dream. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.